Do you want to see some crappy code? I have some crappy code for you today. So anyways, what I've been working on a little bit this weekend is trying to turn Meetup's garbage ass information into something useful, right? So this is what's called a CSV file. We currently have it opened up in Numbers on the Mac. CSV is comma separated value. So you have a person's name, you have the city they're from, you have the state, you have the country, you have the events attended, you have whether they're subscribed to email settings, and a whole bunch of other information there, right? And on top of that, I can download the events list, and the event list says what the event is, says where it was, says what the RSVP count is, so on and so forth. And so one of the interesting things with Meetup is just basically their dashboards are damn near pure trash, like shockingly bad. They're so bad, I can't even get a report on no-shows. So no-shows are very important to me, right? There's almost nothing you can do to piss me off, almost nothing you do to piss me off with Silicon Dojo, other than RSVP and then simply not show up at all. Which happens, right? And so one of the things that I want to see is if you have been a no-show in the past, then maybe we want to give your seat to somebody who will actually show up in present, right? If I have 10 seats, let's say 2 of those seats are being taken, RSVP'd by previous no-shows, I'd like to know that so they can get dumped on the wait list and the people that have shown up in the past can actually get the spots, right? But we don't get that with Meetup, right? So anyway, so what I've been doing is I have been working on my little MEETUP app. So using Python and using tKinter. So tKinter is a graphical user interface framework for Python. I've been building my little crappy apps, all right? So I don't know, where are we at now? We're at about 235 lines of code, and 235 lines of code have gotten us this so far. And again, I've just been sitting here playing around, putzing. So here you go. So this is the screen that opens up. If I want to search for a user, let's say I'll search for Eli. I can search for Eli. I can click on Eli's name. I can do open record, and then it will give me information about me. My lat, my long, where city I'm from, state I'm from, country I'm from, some other information that I actually hid. So I am hiding information from you folks. You can't see it. There is another Eli in here. Just so I don't get locked out of the account, I can see this information. Oops, I can see this information by doing open record, and it gives me some other information there, right? So here is where I can start to see some basic records about people, right? And again, if I do this, I get all the 500 or so people that are currently in the system. Then I can go and I can see stats. So if I want to see like cities, like what cities am I popular in? So even though we're here in Asheville, North Carolina, people from other cities have signed up for the meetup. So I can click on the city stats, and we have this in alphabetical order. So Accra, we have 3 people. I do believe Accra is India. Asheville, we have 146 people. Atlanta, we have 3 people. Austin, we have 6 people. Hendersonville, which is close to us here, we have 6 people. Mumbai, we have 3 people, so on and so forth. So I'm able to easily see this kind of a little stat thing. I can see state stats, so I can click on this. I can see California. I actually have 18 people in California, 12 people in Florida, 219 people in North Carolina, 21 people in Texas, and 121 people don't have a state, so they're out of the United States, right? That can give me that kind of basic information. We can do country stats, so we see all the different countries here. Afghanistan, I have 1 person. Maria, however the hell you say that. Kenya, we have 1 person. I can say Kenya. Nigeria, we have 8 people, so on and so forth. So we have that information. And then what I've been working on is events. So I can go here to events. I can open up. This shows me all the events that I have done up until this point in time. And then I can click on an event. So let's say Introduction to Cloud Computing. I can select the events. And now this will give me the event ID, this will give me the name, this will give me where it was at, it will give me the RSVP count, local time that it was done at, female-male ratios that are pretty crappy, the host person, right? And then what I want to do down here is I'll be able to select somebody's name, and then I'll be able to say add. So if they went, they will be added, and if there were a no-show, they will be added. That will be saved into a data store. At this point, probably just a text file as a list. So there will be a list with essentially this event ID. There will be a list within a list. So the first index in the list will be the event ID. The second index in the list will be the people that went, so a list within the list. And then the third index within the list will be the people that didn't show up. And then with that, I will be able to create reports, just like I did here, on how many times certain people have attended. So the people that have attended the most, I'll be able to see things like no-shows. I'll be able to see like times, like when was the last time somebody showed up, the whole 9 yards. So anyways, this is still ugly. This is still dirty. I will say that. I've been playing around with this, but again, just to kind of give you an idea of how you can turn, text code. You can turn text code into a graphical user interface, right? So it's like a window, right? The window event record. That is how you create the event record. So we go to events, click on this, we click on this. This is that. And then we have the title. So the title is up here. And then we have the size, so on and so forth. So anyways, there you go. Yeah, this is what you can do with tKinter, and this is what you can do with Python. And again, the important thing to be thinking about this, right, is if you look at this CSV file, again, you may not use MEETUP. You may be like, Eli, I don't care about MEETUP. Eli, why do you keep talking about MEETUP? I don't give a damn about MEETUP. And here's the thing, it's not about MEETUP. It's not about MEETUP. It's about CSV file. It's about CSV file. How many systems do you interact with where you're able to download a CSV file, and how nice would it be if you could turn that CSV file into some like GUI application that you could interact with, get things like reports, statistical information, that kind of stuff. So anyways, this is what I have been playing with. As always, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please give us 2 thumbs up if you dislike the video. Come on now. Leave a comment, share this video, do all of that kind of stuff. And with that, I'll see you all later.